All right, and just like that, we are on week 5. That is one pretty solid month of training you've had there, maybe more than you've done in a long time. So, right now, I want to remind you that this should be fun. We tend to call it work when we're training, nice work, good job, whatever. But in reality, this is all way better and more effective if you can have fun with it. And I really mean that. I remember back to when I started and kind of went through my first Couch to 5K program, and I was lucky enough to have a good group of people, and I really looked forward to the runs 3 times a week, and made some good friends in that. But over time, it just opened up so many more doors, and going through the Couch to 5K program, and in this case, the Couch to Sprint program, which is even more impressive, is a cool thing. I think that we need these types of things in our lives to shake things up, but that doesn't mean that you have to be nose to the grind all the time, and you can't have fun with it. Run with other people, maybe look for opportunities to meet new people, and just take it day to day, and don't think of it as a mountain. Just keep going back to the well. And like I've said before, one of my biggest things with training in general is to do something today in such a manner that it makes me look forward to tomorrow. And that's a really good mantra to sort of keep going. So it's almost like stop while you're ahead. And that's the thing, too. I remember when I was doing the Couch to 5K, a lot of times felt I followed the program to the letter, and I made that commitment from the beginning. And a lot of times when we were done, I was starting to enjoy running for the first time. And I always thought, man, I feel like going a little bit more. But I would always stop. And I think that was the absolute key to this program working, because I think in life, even as you get through this and you start doing sprints maybe more regularly, or even go up to Olympics or anything else after that, the tendency is to always go a little bit further because you feel like you need to do more work. And that's not the case. There's many times when I can kind of feel myself on the edge of getting tired, and I might have like a swim, let's say 30 minutes or something like that, but I get to 25 and I'm like, well, I feel very good about getting those last 5 minutes in, but I think it might push me over the edge. I'm always just very aware of my body, and I'm trying to get that point across to you guys, is just keep your body in the way you feel in mind and have fun with it, because it is fun. I mean, it's sort of like this re-energizing, connection back to what it felt like to be a kid. And if you can keep that going through your mind as you're out there, as you're swimming or biking or out on these runs, it's a lot more fun that way, instead of thinking of it as like, God, it's just a grind. I got to get back in there and grind and always do it that way and just push myself so I'm always sore and everything like that. It doesn't need to be that way. This should give you more energy, not take it away. So keep that in mind. Don't go too far. This week you've had a solid month of running, hopefully, and now we are, it looks like, ready to take it up in the middle of the week to 2 8-minute jogging sessions in between some walking. So that could be the longest you guys have ran in a long time, or maybe you've been here and that's no big deal, but I still say keep it within the time frames and don't try to go further, because we're building on a it's a strategic path here to get you so you're capable. We always have a saying that we call it train so you can train like you need to train. And that's where we're at. We're trying to get you up to the place where it's like you feel good across the board and you're able to handle a minimum sprint beginner training distance. And that'll take you the last 12 weeks. And we want you to be in a good form, build that good foundation, the chassis, So then we can work on the engine. But that's where we're at. We're not trying to do anything too special right now. We're just trying to get you up to be able to walk or run a full distance of a 5K, and in the meantime, do some recovery and also building with swims and bikes. All right. So again, go out and have fun and really try to enjoy it and know that you're doing something good for yourself. All right. Thanks for coming by.